Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I would do a bit of a review on the fitness industry, because as many of you know, I'm actually leaving the industry and going into something completely different. To mark my end of being in the fitness industry, I would make a video explaining the pros and cons as to what I found were behind the career of being a personal trainer full-time. I trained to be a personal trainer at the Training Academy, which is an academy that does loads of different courses. I think there's a beauty one, a training one, and something else, I don't know, but they teach you loads of different skills. One of the courses they did was a personal training course. It was a really good course. Overall, I think it cost me about somewhere between £3,500–4,000, and I personally did a 6-week intensive course, so it only took me 6 weeks to become a certified personal trainer, and with that I got a certificate in nutrition, I got a certificate in teaching spin classes, I got a certificate in teaching box fit, like gym-based boxing, and a certificate in teaching circuits. So I got loads of different things, as well as my level 2 and my level 3 personal training qualification. As soon as I finished my course, I was with the Training Academy, so with them you got sort of like an incentive that no matter when you finish the course, you would get a guaranteed job at the end of it, because they set up interviews and things for you as you go on the course. So I had a number of interviews. Any gym will take you if you look and act the part. You may end up with like 10 job offers, and don't just pick the gym that comes to you first and offers you a job first. Make sure you get a good variety of the different gyms you will be offered a job at. If you're starting out as a personal trainer, so as myself, as I was, I would really recommend going to a corporate gym. This is because you will sort of be handed the clients to you. You won't have to go out like a freelancer and find your own clients. You will be able to find them through the gym. So what a corporate gym is a gym, something like a big branch gym, so something like Virgin Active or DW. I myself worked for DW. There are lots of different members that go to DW. I think in my gym there was something like 10,000. I really have no idea, but it was in the thousands, so you have a lot of potential for your clients. Now, the reason I am suggesting you to start off in a corporate gym is because not only will you get the clients sort of handed to you, but you will also have to learn one way or another how to speak to people and how to sell yourself. As a personal trainer, you're not only giving your service for your fitness, you are also having to sell yourself in order to make yourself the money. So you're going to have to learn one way or another how to get up and go and talk to people. Now, if the clients are there on the gym floor ready for you to go and get, then you will be okay. However, compare this to going to freelance all of a sudden. You have no idea where to start in getting your client. There's no easy way about trying to learn sales. You are going to have to go up and talk to real people. You are going to have to be dealing with potentially a lot of money, and the only way you can do these things well is if you sell your service well. So you're going to have to get used to it, otherwise you'll be paying your bills. This is another thing about personal training. Obviously all of your money is self-employed. You will be getting paid depending on how well you service yourself and how well you sell yourself. So that's something I definitely wish I had kind of comprehended as I was going into personal training. Obviously anyone who is going into that career knows it's a self-employed job. That you can tell anyone that. The thing is you've actually got to fully comprehend that, okay, if I don't make a certain amount of sales every single month, if I do not hit my targets, I literally don't have a roof over my head. There is no base salary that you'll be getting from this job. You are either successful or you're really not, and you can either pay your bills or you really can't. The majority of people will not know what a good trainer actually looks like. I mean, if I go back to when I first started my fitness journey, I would have so much preferred to have gone to a softer looking, kinder looking, softer speaking kind of personal trainer, because that way I would have felt a lot less intimidated. However, they could have been a rubbish PT. They might have been a good PT, they could have been a rubbish PT. Looking at it now, I would probably want to go for someone who has a very good physique, is very strong-minded, knows a lot of things and has taught a lot of people. So that's something I would keep in your head as you are going out on the gym. If you're a brand new PT, keep that in your head. People aren't going to know what a good trainer looks like. That definitely comes into play if you are a female like me. I often felt, because I was a female and I am young and you know, I'm not like really ripped. I don't have massive big muscles. I'm not tall. I don't have a massive bum. People didn't really take me seriously enough as to how I wanted my business to be. They often think that you are going to be a softer trainer. They think that you're not going to be a good trainer. Not necessarily not a good trainer, but not as hard and as forceful a trainer, because you're a female and you don't have that much experience. So because of these two elements, because people don't always know what a good PT looks like, and they are very judgmental, these people in the gyms, you need to prepare yourself for two different types of clients. The first type of clients are going to be huge rewards to your life. They're going to make you leave the gym feeling really happy, feel like you're really rewarded, feel like you've done something with yourself, feel like you've given them happiness and that you've given them hope and you've given them a really good workout. And these are the people who, you know, they stick to their diet plans. They come to the gym when you're not training them. They are really motivated. They're one type of client. The other type of client is something you are going to get, especially when you're first starting out. You can kind of, I guess, filter your way through them as you grow and your business grows, but you are going to get people who aren't motivated. You're going to get people who just pay you a lump sum of money and you actually never hear from them again. And that's happened to me twice. These are sort of people that train with you for 1 hour every single week, and they're expecting to look like Gigi Hadid by their end of the 12-week program when they're gone on a holiday, and it's just not going to happen. These are people who sort of go through their exercise and they're like, oh, I can't do it, I'm not doing it right. They're the sort of people, and they leave you feeling really demotivated and really drained. So I guess the end of this point is just to try and keep a positive mindset throughout any client you have, but prepare to set yourself up to be moaned at and to be like a therapist and to just tell them to get on with it. They might hate you for that hour, but hopefully they will reward you afterwards with saying how good they feel. Going back to my point about people who pay you loads of money and then you never hear from them again, that is so common. Not the fact that people pay you money, but people will say, yeah, I really want a PT, I really want to go ahead with it. And then they'll be like, oh, well, actually, I need to speak to my husband about this. Or like, yeah, I can do it as soon as payday is. Payday's next week, payday's next Friday, so give me your number and I'll call you then and we can go ahead. You're going to get so much of that. Literally, I think about 50-50 of my clients were like that to begin with. You have to get used to chasing people. Don't be forceful, don't be horrible, but do prepare to get thick skin, because a lot of people are going to tell you, yeah, you're going to get your hopes up, and then you never see them again. Another thing I wish I was told before I became a PT was you're going to have to prepare to pay for being a PT. Some gyms make you pay rent monthly, so that's what my gym did. It can be anywhere kind of between £300 a month, £800 a month, depending where you're living. If you're in London, I've got a friend up there who PTs. She pays something like £1,200 a month for her gym. I think she works in Reebok gym. And you know, that gym rent can end up being half of your monthly earnings. So you could be doing really well. You could be doing like 1,500 intakes every single month, but then a third of that or half of that will be going to the gym just because you work there, just because you're using their clients. So you can end up, you know, being promised that you're going to be like given 30k every single year for your first year, second year, third year, but the reality of it is actually it's probably going to be about half of that. You're probably going to be paid about 15 to 20. Other gyms will make you spend your time, so they won't make you pay gym rent, but they will make you pay in time. They'll make you do shifts for the gym. So the only problem with these is that yes, you're not paying any money, but they will be at peak time when you are going to be wanting to train your clients. So your typical day is probably going to be getting up at around 6 AM, having clients between 7 and 10. Your business will be dead through the hours sort of about 10 till maybe 4, 10 till 3 maybe if you're lucky, and then you'll be working your arse off all evening, and that's how it's going to be. You've got to set your own time off. If I didn't set my weekends off, I'd have been working every single day those hours, and it's pretty rubbish, to be honest. You can't really do anything with your life, you can't socialise very much. It depends how seriously you're taking your business, but that is another thing I wish I knew, is that hours are going to be very varied. It's not a 9 to 5 job. You need to get that in your head. Some personal trainers therefore resort to like a studio and being totally freelance, but the only problem with this is, you know, you're going to have to buy your own equipment, you're going to have to buy the studio hall to rent, you're going to have to pay the rent there. That can be anything kind of up to, you know, from like £8 an hour to like 50 quid an hour to £100 an hour. It really varies. Another problem with that is you need to think about how you're going to be getting your clients. So if you do that, if you go totally freelance, if you go and hire out halls, or if you plan to go to your clients' houses, how are you going to get those clients to begin with? You need to think about your marketing skills. You need to think about how you're going to get your clients, where you're going to go, who you're going to try and impress, you know, meetings you might want to go to, making your own business cards, making your own posters. You're going to have to think about a lot of this kind of stuff if you want to be a freelance personal trainer, or even something like an online coach. You're going to have to do that in the same way, but maybe with your social media. Another point is you are going to have to prepare to be prepared. So organisation as a personal trainer is key. You will not make it if you're not organised as a personal trainer. I have a diary and I'm going to show you right now because it is absolutely ram-packed. So this is my week this week. That was Christmas. It was really dead. People don't want to train around Christmas time. And this was back in September, and my weeks kind of all seem to be like that, really, just really busy. But I have to write in, you know, appointments for myself. I have to write in times I'm going to eat myself, times I'm going to train myself, otherwise your whole life will kind of fall apart. If you have clients all the way through, I don't know, from maybe 7 until 11, when are you going to eat your breakfast? Is it going to be really early in the morning? Are you going to fast until lunchtime? Same when it comes to the afternoon and the evening. If you're training with your clients from 3 p.m. until 9 p.m, when are you going to eat your dinner? If you've got 1 hour break in between all of your clients for the whole entire day, when are you going to eat your food? When are you going to train yourself? Don't let your business come in between you and your personal goals yourself. Make sure, even if it's just like a 10-minute break in between your clients, you are setting yourself that gap to eat, to have a drink, to go to the toilet, whatever. And also make sure you have a good hour, 2 hours to train yourself, especially if you're doing something like competing and you really, you know, have a personal goal you want to reach for yourself. Make sure you are definitely keeping up with those goals. Overall, I have a very big love-hate relationship with being in the fitness industry, working in the fitness industry. Fitness I love. Fitness is my passion, training is my passion, making these videos is my passion, but becoming a full-time personal trainer, I think I didn't really set myself up for it too well. I feel like it took my spark away from fitness and wanting to be in fitness. Just because it didn't leave me with much time to train myself and to be myself and to just do things like socialise with my friends. It's a very different career to your average 9-to-5 salary-based job. So as you're going into fitness, just remember that. However, I could speak for ages about all of the pros that came into being a personal trainer. Obviously, you know, you're helping people reach their goals. There is nothing really more rewarding than that at the end of the day. If you're helping people reach their goals, you will feel a lot better. You just need to remember that there are going to be loads of different types of people, the people that are really motivated and the people that really aren't. If you are a positive person and if you can keep up your spirits and if you really want to help people and if you really want to just feel good all the time, personal training is a really good career to be in. However, if you are someone that gets stressed quite easily, and if you are not very organised, and if you sort of really need to be have a guarantee that money is going to be coming in at the end of every week or the end of every month, a certain amount, just like any other self-employed job, you're going to need to put the effort into it, you're going to need to put the time into it, otherwise you're not going to get anywhere. Don't get me wrong, I definitely did enjoy like having the lunch times to myself. I'll just come home, do whatever I wanted, then have to go back. But again, it's kind of felt like shift work a little bit. I felt like I was doing a morning shift and then an evening shift, and I didn't really like it. So for me, that is my review of the fitness industry. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you've got any more questions or anything you want me to answer, and I'll be happy to answer them in my next video. I really hope you enjoyed the video today, guys. If you are thinking about becoming a personal trainer, then I really hope you've taken something away from this in some way. Just be careful, be yourself, and stand up for what you think is right. Don't let people just walk all over you. You are going to be a strong personal trainer. Just make sure that you keep up your values and you keep yourself organised. That's all I'm saying. Alright then, guys, it was lovely to see you again today, and I will see you in the next video.